It's one of my favorite events to cover all year long, the Native Youth Olympics Senior Games. So much action and culture all packed into just a few days of competition, and the opening ceremonies are second to none. The drumming and songs are just so contagious, it really gets the people going. Then it was time for the opening ceremonies, where we got to see some really creative and cool banners made by the teams. The next 3 days are going to be full of camaraderie, but they will also be full of competition. So let's jump right in to the first event. And by jump, I mean that literally, the kneel jump, getting the day started. Athletes start on their knees and then use their arms to build up some momentum before launching. Check out Colton Paul of Mount Edgecombe, showing that those abs, they're not just for show, jumping 66 3/4 inches for the win on the boys' side. And for the girls, it was Nikki Eric from the Lower Kuskokwim School District. Now let's check out the rest of the top five for the girls. Eric on the top of the podium, but it was a very close one, with top five just fractions of an inch being the difference. For the guys, Colton Paul was a hop, skip, and a kneel jump ahead, but Davin Malzin, Nick Amora, Damian Nukasuk, and LeBron Walter gave him a good run. Now to what they call the NASCAR of NYO, the wrist carry. Athletes using just their wrist to hold them up as their carriers run them around the court. Maya Campbell from the Matsu B team going around 1.5 times, or 250 1/4 inches. Then it was Ethan Jenkins of Dillingham defending his title from last year, going a whopping 560 feet, 8 3/4 inches. He went around so many times, we're not going to be able to see the end of it. So let's check out the rest of the top five for the girls. Campbell on the top shelf. Patillo and Pina were not really that far behind, and Johnson and Amora both had strong runs. That's the thing, you only get one chance at it, so the pressure really does get to you. But it didn't get to Jenkins, setting a new personal best. Amora Olsen and another Campbell making an appearance on the leaderboard, with Crow flying into the top five. And now to the last event of the evening, and one of my personal favorites. I mean, check out the athleticism it takes to do the Alaskan high kick. Kaylin Carter of the Matsu A team coming that close to 71 inches, but she got first place with 70 inches. For the boys, it was Colton Paul who was doing it all throughout the day. That was for 92 and the win. But then check this out, just a couple of minutes later, he's going for the state record, and he got it. But you have to take off and land on the same side of your body, which he didn't, but still wildly impressive. Here is how the top five rounded out. It was a bad day to be the kicking ball, because these ladies killed it. Some huge numbers. For the guys, Colton Paul balled, and I have a feeling we will see him on the top of the leaderboard again. But that was as exciting of a boys Alaskan high kick finals as I can remember for everyone. All the competitors using their toes to tally up some big numbers. And we have so much more NYO to go. So why don't you kick it off with the always exciting scissor broad jump today?